Hi everyone, it's me 𝑣𝒏𝒈. Today is Saturday, October 5th, 2024. This video is dedicated to my beloved, and the topic of this video is going to be about how there are angels among us and about how we encounter them every day, often without knowing it. So to illustrate that topic, I wanted to share part of a journal entry from one of my previous journals, which is this one right here. And I kept this journal from about August 2023 until February 2024. And the specific journal entry that I wanted to read from today is from Saturday, December 30th, 2023. And I'm not going to show you the actual page of this journal entry because there are other parts on it that I'd like to keep personal for now, but I'll go ahead and read to you the part of this journal entry that I want to share today. Here it goes. Saturday, December 30th, 2023. A lot has happened since my last journal entry on the previous page, and I am finally getting a chance to write some of it down now. Let me start with something that happened while I was at John Wayne Airport on Thursday morning, waiting for my flight back to Phoenix. I was sitting at a quiet corner of the airport, next to a tall Christmas tree and a piano that is open for people to play. An older, tomboyish lady sat down at the piano and started playing a song, an unfamiliar tune in a minor key. The song was so beautiful, so emotional, that it made me start crying. I got so emotional. I got up and asked her what the name of the song was, and she said that she had made it up 20 years ago, but never named it or shared it with anyone. I told her that it had made me start crying. It really impacted me. I told her that it was beautiful and she should share it with others too. She asked me to name the song, and I said that I don't know what could be a good name. She said, "It sounds angelic and you are an angel. So how about I name it Angelic? I'm going to name it Angelic for you." That touched me so deeply, so deeply. I was so happy when she offered to play it again for me, and I recorded her so that I could listen to it again and again. Her name was Lahoma. She told me that the melody had just come to her from God. There are signs from God everywhere. So that is the journal entry that I wanted to read from today, and when I read what I wrote at that time, it brings me back to the state of mind that I was in when I actually wrote it. And I remember that at that time, when I was waiting for that flight back to Phoenix from California, which is where I was for the holidays, I was just visiting my mom for the holidays, and I was flying back to Phoenix, and I had my internal medicine rotation in Tucson coming up for the following month during that January. And I also had to retake my cardiology exam the following Friday. So I had all of this stuff on my mind and all of these things that I had to take care of. And I just remember that as I was sitting there and waiting for my flight, and all of a sudden this woman came and sat down and started playing this beautiful melody, I felt like a child again. I felt innocent and pure and like I didn't have any worries whatsoever. And that is just the power of music. I feel like music really has this ability to touch something deep within our soul. And I shared something similar in one of my recent videos, I believe last Sunday, about how I had gone to the local public library and was listening to this group of elderly folks playing their music, and I got this sense of unity and oneness with the rest of the world and with the universe, and I forgot about my own personal worries and cares for just the moment. And going back to the topic of this video, I really thought that that lady was kind of like an angel to me because she helped me to forget about my worldly concerns and the things that were bothering me and all of my anxieties and things that I had to do in the upcoming month and the upcoming week. And that was all just by sharing her beautiful talent of playing such a lovely angelic melody, and she told me that I was an angel, but I thought that she was an angel. And in that way, she served me and she helped me without knowing it, just by playing that song and playing that beautiful melody in the airport while I was sitting there and waiting for my flight. And similarly, we might be angels to other people without knowing it. Perhaps I'm an angel to you by sharing my thoughts through these videos, and perhaps I'm helping you in some way and I don't even know it. Perhaps if you don't let me know, then I don't even know it. And it's actually very beautiful to think about the possibility of impacting lives without knowing it. And you might be the same for other people. Perhaps you've done some kind deed or done something, some act of service, shared something on social media that has impacted the lives of other people, but you don't even know it. You've probably impacted a lot of lives in a positive way without knowing it. And that's what I mean by how there are angels among us, angels that are hidden within human beings, in the bodies of human beings, all among us, and we encounter them and interact with them every single day without knowing it. And the world is not all bad, although there are a lot of things that we could complain about and a lot of so-called evil that we see among people. There are also a lot of good people out there and people who do good things, and it's important to bring that to our attention as well. So that is my message for today, about how there are angels among us and about how we encounter them every single day, and about how we should be grateful to them and show our gratitude when somebody does something kind for us or serves us in some way, just like I did by telling that lady how beautiful her piano piece was and how it impacted me. So with that, I hope that my video has inspired you in some way, shape, or form today, and I'd like to wish you a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world.